Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all my non-binary friends, and welcome back to stream, where we are once again doing an interactive community quiz. Yes, everybody, it's going to be the Angel of the Series. It is going to be something that has come via the ever-wonderful Fan Theory TV. You guys know it. You guys love it. It's that right there.
That was so ridiculous.
Yeah!
There's a lot more where that came from, too.
Kyle! He's live! It's not a photo! Hello! Hello!
Hey, guys.
Hey, friend! Hey, friend! How's it going? Long time no see!
Good.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey! Hey!
It's been a while.
Yeah! Kyle, why haven't we seen you around as much?
Because I'm a dad.
Yeah!
Very time-consuming. Extremely time-consuming.
Oh, yeah. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Now, my friends! Angel of the Series. Very good series. Once again, I watched it with Kyle for the very first time. Kyle is the fan. I am now the quizmaster. We get to see if Kyle is ultimate fan. Or one of you. Are you ready, Kyle?
I'm about as ready as I'll ever be.
Fabulous. Alright, question number 1. As a human, what nationality was Angel? Was he American, French Canadian, Czech, or Irish? Once again, the question is American, French, Canadian, Czech, or Irish, and the answers are, as a human, what nationality was Angel? Yes, I said that backwards. I caught myself. Who is Angel? Who is Angel? Says Aditya. A little over 100. The Halloween Party episode was 100, I think, says Zeno. Waiting for players, waiting for players. Let's see what happens, you guys. Let's see. It's the easy one so far. So far, so good, right? Allow me to pull up my extra. Uh-oh. I got extra tidbits of information on this, too, because I did good research. Alright. Alright. Reveal the answer. Easy. Yes, I know, says Lucy. He was, in fact, Irish. Irish. 6 players. 6 players in the lead already. The best accent I have ever heard, says Novel Schools. Ever. Right answer after I answered. I saw a Family Guy. No! Hello, Nico! Welcome, welcome, Nico. Angel is what Charvana is. Aww, love. We will check. Thanks, Aditya, for the cat card. We will be checking the scores every 5 questions. So, on to the next question. Hello, anime girl. Hello, welcome to chat today. Welcome in, welcome in. Here we go. Question number 2. Question number 2. What was the slogan of Angel Investigation? Champions of Defense. We help the helpless. Purveyors of extra natural services. Who else are you gonna call? And I realize I'm not reading them in order because they always change up the order from my screen to your screen to this screen to that screen, so we're not all clicking the same area. Feel free to comment on any of these answers because I realize they're a lot. But
oh, yeah, sure.
Slogan of Angel Investigation, what did you say?
We help the helpless.
Is it? Is it though? Is it? It is. It is. You good. You good. You know what this is all about. 5 people got we help the helpless. Purveyors of extra natural services. Well, how about that? Good trickery right there.
Extra natural.
Which gym protects the vampires from their unusual weaknesses? Or usual weaknesses, excuse me. Usual, not unusual. The Gym of Langton, Gym of Amara, Gym of Sirigu, or Gym of Mitzo, excuse me. Gym of Langton, Gym of Amara, Gym of Sirigu, or Gym of Mitzo. Which gym protects vampires from their usual weaknesses? Mitz says, oh, for sure, like golf, I've got this in the bag. I have no idea what they are. Okay. Alright, what'd you say, Kyle? What'd you say, Kyle?
Well, this gem is unfortunately wasted, but it's understandably wasted in the series. But man, it was very disappointing when it was wasted. It is the gem of Amara.
And it looks like 7 people also agreed with Kyle and got it right. Gem of Amara. Well done. Well done. You got one! You got one, Zamara! I'm gonna go with all of them. One of them should be right, says Tiny. I don't think you have 4 mouse reticles. I don't think that happens. Next. What was Caritas? Caritas? A demon karaoke bar, the scroll that helped bring back Darla, a pro-euthanasia organization, a demon that drank the blood of their slaves. And be aware, there's probably going to be some spoilers in here. I'm pretty damn sure there's going to be some spoilers in here, because from what I made. I'll get you that link, Lucy. Not only do you have to type that in, you do have to follow a couple of steps at the link below. So please, 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 feel free to do that. Do you know this one?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Care to tell us?
It is Lauren's Demon Karaoke Bar.
Ah! How was it?
Yes.
Lord Parver says, I got it mixed up with Kissing Toast for a second. Reveal the answer. It was, in fact, Lauren's Demon Karaoke Bar. Yes, I also have, like, tidbits of history information that goes along with some of these. So, or how do you pronounce this? I have totally forgot how to pronounce it. Caritas? Caritas?
Caritas.
Caritas. Yeah. Was where Wolfram and the Heart lawyers and their clients often spent time. It was a neutral territory policy, meaning that all creatures are welcome, no ambushes, no aggressions, and there was like a whole bunch of spells and barriers where they couldn't beat each other up. So it was like very important.
And they found spells and ways to get around that over and over again.
And dropping bombs inside of the... Yeah, I remember all of that. Question number 5. Darla turned angel in 1753. How old was Angel that year? 30, 32, 19, or 26?
Oh my god.
I know! Oh no. Sure. So this is gonna be a trick question. Because I think I marked the right one. We can skip over this question! My bad?
Okay.
If you get this right, I'm so sorry, because I think I marked the wrong one as right, and my bad. I did this so late at night, forgive me! No clue, come on, luck. Alright. What did you say, Kyle, just out of curiosity?
I said 26, because I was pretty sure in Buffy, the series Buffy, he was...
You were actually right. I messed this one up. I definitely messed this one up.
Yeah, because I remember him being more than old and like too old for her, but even like his body was too old for her, like outside of the, the vampire part of it.
Yes,
but you know what I mean.
You're absolutely right. I did in fact mess this one up. This one should have been 26. I apologize. I made this way late at night, and you know what? We just have to level the playing field. We're just leveling the playing field from the people that've got every single one right thus far.
Okay.
Liam's Angel's last moments as a human in 1753 were shown and dated several times on Angel and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and written on Liam's graves were the words 1727 to 1753. So out of all of these choices...
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
I know. Isn't this more chaotically fun? You just have to pick which one's right at this point. Show the scores! I'm working on it. Alright, that was the question totals. Let's go for the top totals. Top totals! Wow, it got weird on the screen. But I'll read them to you anyway. Mm-hmm. Top scorer at this moment is Drink and Run, followed by Fan Theory TV, then Xeno Saga. Next question coming up. Question number 6. Angel's family had one servant. What was her name? Was it Catherine, Julia, Anna, or Marie? There's gonna be some hard ones in here too. We'll see what you say. Kyle's dancing. Kyle, you got this one?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, then let's hear it. What is it?
It's Anna.
It's Anna.
Or Anna.
Anna? Are you sure? Are you sure? How positive?
Yeah, I'm pretty positive.
Waiting for players.
They use Anne a lot in this series in some form or another.
They kind of did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Reveal the answer. It was, in fact, Anna. We hear Angel call her by name in the episode Prodigal during the first season. First season. Too much potato water, says Zeno. No potato water, only coffee. What you drinking, Kyle?
I'm actually back on coffee again. I just have to drink it with lactose-free milk.
Ah. Theory stuff. Next question. Question number 7. Before Angelus was ensouled, what trademark act did he perform on many of his victims? He carved a cross into their cheeks. He carved symbols onto their backs. He strangled them. He impaled them with metal spikes. What was Angelus's trademark? Coffee equal bean juice is ditcha. You right. You right. No, because lipstick had a drink. Oh, my bad. I doubled up even, Zeno, so double the shot. It's Sunday. Why not? Lord Parver says, I completely forgot they had a servant, but I got it anyway! Alright. Question number 7, Kyle. What's the answer?
He carved a cross into their cheeks.
You're actually doing really well on this one. I thought you were a bigger Buffy fan.
I thought so too, but I like some of these are honestly, these are for me, they seem easy, but we'll see how this goes. Maybe it'll change here shortly.
He says that. They seem easy, the next one. How many fingernails? I don't know. That's kind of easy too. I would assume 10. He carved a cross into their cheeks is the correct answer. Yes, in fact. There are 50 questions in total for those of you that are curious. Question number 8. Which episode did Faith break down to Angel? 5x5. First impressions. Judgment. Sanctuary. Spoilers.
I'm nervous. It's one of these two. It's one of these two, and I don't know which one.
You breaking your perfect streak?
I know.
On a Faith question?
I know. How dare I?
Kyle, what do you think the answer is of this one?
Well, I was conflicted because I felt like the episode was 5x5 initially, but I'm pretty sure there's a Sanctuary episode that has Faith in it. So I went with 5x5.
Reveal the answer! Ooh, tricky question, because it has 5x5 is where Faith shows up, and Sanctuary is where she breaks down. So, very close. Very close.
Good grief. Well, that set me back.
I'm gonna jump over into the gameplay for just a second. Kyle, your face is not gonna be on screen, but they can still hear you. We're gonna do a quick angel run. An angel. Angel. We're going to do a quick Stream Raiders run, which is Insuraptor. Zeno has 6 on the field. Well done, my friends. Let's beat this boss battle real quick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if you can even see it very well with the questions on the board, but... doing it different. I mean, she definitely broke down at the end of 5x5, too. I mean... She breaks down at the end of his arms at the end of 5x5? It's at the end of Sanctuary. No, I didn't! I didn't mess that one up, did I? Oh, this is why I'm not officially allowed to be the fan. This is why I'm not allowed to be the fan.
So as they said, and I was pretty sure that's accurate, it is a 50% correct question/answer in that last one. So technically she does break down in both episodes.
I mean, but the real big breakdown is that one. Right? Am I wrong? Well, okay, what episode did Mackenzie break down at Faith Breaking?
Sanctuary.
That one. Ah! I unplugged. Hold on. There we go. I'm plugged back in.
Okay.
5 by 5. No! No, love, no! No! What was the name of Doyle's ex-wife? Nancy,
Oh.
Harry Harriet, Stacy, Jody Jordan. What was the name
Doyle's ex-wife.
of Doyle's ex-wife? This is a season 1 and a question. Always
Yeah,
forgive
okay.
always. Thanks, love.
Yep.
2, 1. All right. All right. What was it? Give me the answer, sir.
And the Hendersons is Harry, also known as Harriet. And I only remember that because I remember Doyle's wife. I always was like, that's kind of a normally what you'd expect to be a little more masculine of a name. And I was like, oh, Harry, but Harriet, yes.
So this is less of an angel interactive community quiz and more of a Charvana's angel interpretation quiz. You're absolutely correct. Question number 10. When Buffy comes to LA, Angel magically becomes human. What's the first thing Angel eats once he returns to the office? Does he eat a container of yogurt, an apple, a bar of chocolate, or a Pop-Tart? What does Angel eat first? A container of yogurt, an apple, a bar of chocolate, or a Pop-Tart?
Oh, God.
Yeah, hard question, huh? Hard question.
I probably got this one wrong. That one's a little more obscure, I think.
You have to watch it from the beginning. Maybe, Zeno. Shit, I know this one got this one wrong. Did you, Parber? Did you? What did you get, Kyle? What did you say?
I said an apple, but I'm hesitant about it.
Would you eat an apple first? Would you, if you haven't eaten in forever, you would eat an apple?
No, it doesn't make sense. But I mean, he's also an old timer, and he knows what apples taste like. Whereas he may not have tried yogurt or chocolate or a Pop-Tart.
Zawara says Pop-Tarts would kill a human, so if he wasn't one before, he probably shouldn't eat one when becoming human. Revealing the answer! A Pop-Tart.
Yeah, it might be chocolate.
A Pop-Tart. Here's your Pop-Tart.
Oh, it was a Pop-Tart.
Here's your Pop-Tart.
Ah, see, now, like I said, I start at the top and I make my way down as we go.
Oh my god. Question number 11. Chantrell, Anne, Lily, now all run a charitable organization in LA. Called what? East Hills Teen Center, Community of the Downtrodden, West Mountain Lake Center, Center for Cultural Development.
Oh my god.
Which one?
I feel stupid.
Does Lily now run?
This sounds like this can't possibly be the answer, but it's the only one that sounds right. It took a hot minute answering this one, and I'm probably wrong.
I get all like excited because I'm just like, ah! It's one that you should know, but the one that we just get slides under the table, you know? Are you ready?
Well, shoot.
Shall we reveal, or do you want to guess?
I put the weirdest choice of answer, but I went with Community of the Downtrodden, but it just doesn't make sense to me that would be the name. It just
Revealing the answer. A lot of people chose that one. East Hills Teen Center. She looked after teens, like Zeno said. Looked after teens. It can't be Center for Cultural Development since it sounds like an office government building. Exactly.
It does. I agree.
Wolfram and Heart presents itself as a benefactor to the shelter. Angel convinces Anne to expose her plans to pocket a majority of the money raised on behalf of the shelter called East Hills Teen Center. Yeah. Next question.
Usually in LA, whenever it's east, it tends to be somehow associated with like a more urban climate.
In what episode did Wesley get shot? Blood Money.
Oh,
That old gang
God.
of mine. Dead End. A Thin Deadline. Which episode did Wesley get shot in? Blood Money. That old gang of mine. Dead End or A Thin Deadline.
Yeah, this one was an uncomfortable episode. It was
For a variety of reasons, yeah.
It was a culturally appropriate for the time episode, though, for sure.
I feel like for all time, but yeah.
Yeah.
Zeno, episode titles, my greatest weakness. All right, which one are you guessing?
I'm I went with the thin dead line.
Yeah, that was a memorable one for us. The thin dead line. Thin dead line. What was the name of the blonde copt that helped Angel in the first few seasons? Kate Lockley, Eve Conduit, Gavin Park, Justine Cooper. What was the name of the blonde cop that helped Angel in the first few seasons?
This one is, for me, extremely easy, but...
I think they were, Zeno. I'm pretty sure they were. I created this at 1 o'clock in the morning, just before the 12-hour stream, so that we had all of this ready whenever it was good to go. And by 12-hour stream, I meant 16-hour stream, because that's what it ended up being. Woo!
Oh, I miss those days. I guess I could do it if I attach a baby to me with a bottle that's ready to go. Like, I need like a military outfit with like bottles and all this stuff ready to go, and I just bloop.
Reveal the answer. Kate Lockley. If you watch the show, you know she was a character that should have come back, but I don't know the reason why she didn't. Do you? Does anybody?
Why she didn't come back?
Yeah, because they had her for so long, and she was a good character.
I think. I mean, I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure that it was to do with just her arc in general. They didn't have any direction to go with her, and they didn't really know if she was worth keeping in terms of like her own personal emotional direction.
That's too bad.
So, but I agree. She was an amazing character for sure. She had story to still, you could tell, but like in terms of her character, there wasn't much there left after her father got killed and everything.
Yeah, that's what Zeno said. She was pissed at Angel because her dad died. Don't remember what happened after that. Well, we'll just see if there's a question about it. She was a great character, says Love. F, says Aditya. Ready for the next question?
I am.
Was she working on Law or Order before or after that? I don't know, Zeno.
She was also in other. Yeah, she was in the middle of other projects as well, which is of course a big part of it.
Which season episode does Angel fire Cordelia, Wesley, and Gunn? Reunion.
Oh.
Darla, The Trial, or Dear Boy? In which season 2 episode does Angel fire Cordelia, Wesley, and Gunn?
Oh, I hope I didn't get this wrong, but I think it's.
There's not too many of these. There's not too many. There's a couple.
There's one that I was like, I'm pretty sure it's this one because I remember thinking it felt like opposite of what the episode ended up being in some ways.
Parver says, I'm pretty sure that the plan for Kate, if she didn't leave, was what they did with Justine, which I think would have been cool. I didn't really like the character of Justine. I think that would have been neat to see somebody from Origins not go the way of the hero. But she had the potential to be the hero the whole time. Not the hero, but a hero. And it would have been neat to see her do the Justine route. Oh well. I don't know the answer to any of them, says Aditya. Justine is Holtz's girl, right? Yes. Yes. In which season 2 episode?
Yeah. I would not have liked that. I would not have liked if Kate went the route of Justine, for sure. That would have been disappointing.
I like it for story purposes. It would have pulled on my heart, and it would have made me so upset at her. I would not have liked it. They only introduced Justine because Elizabeth Rom left. Which one was she? Well, I didn't know who Angel is.
I think Elizabeth Rom is Kate, isn't it? No.
Oh, so
wait, I'm wrong.
So it is Kate. Justine, the character they introduced because she left. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I understand now. So Kyle, what is the answer to this one?
Reunion, which is very much kind of opposite of what you'd expect, because it's like you're reuniting, but in this case they're breaking apart at the very end, but they broke apart.
That is indeed the correct answer. Reunion. Whose hand did Angel cut off in Ensue in LA? Which hand? Lindsay, right. Lindsay, left. Leslie, left. Leslie, right.
I think I chose the wrong hand. I'm gonna feel so stupid.
Lord Parker says, unless it's about Fred or Pylea, I'm going to get every episode title wrong. Fair. Alright. Waiting for players. Need a hand, Kyle? You asked which hand! I did. Runs away. No, dad jokes are welcome here. Because, hey dad! Which question? Which answer is right?
Well, it's definitely Lindsay. 100% there. As far as his hand, I feel like I should know this because I remember thinking about it. And I think I answered wrong, but then again, it just made sense to me that it would be his left hand because typically, most commonly, people have they're right-handed, and they usually like to let the actors still have use of their normal hand during certain things. So I went with left. Lindsay left.
Lindsay, right.
Dang!
Right.
I knew I was wrong, but I wasn't sure. Yeah.
A lot of people thought it was the right hand, or left hand, though, so you're not alone. You're not alone there. That was question
so
number
funny.
15. Go ahead.
I had that notion while we did my rewatch, and I was like, oh, they used his right hand, but yeah, I still was like, they probably did left.
Because he goes to burn a scroll, and he's using his dominant hand to try to do so. That's the one that Angel ends up cutting off. How many vampires were killed in the ritual to resurrect Darla? Do you see the theme? They're probably like following the series. We got 3, we got 5, we got 7, we got 13. How many vampires were killed in the ritual to resurrect Darla? 3, 5, 7, or 13?
Seems excessive.
Excessive.
I don't really know this one.
That's a lot of death. That's a lot of death.
Yeah, I don't. I have a math disability, so that's my excuse.
Well, they say it out loud. They don't count them. Could you line up nicely and count off as I slit your throats? Thank you. What number is this? This is number 16, Zeno. All right, what's your guess?
That is not my guess. I went for the average, and I said 5. I originally was thinking 3 seems too little. 7 seems like probably, but might be a little excessive for the camera, so I went with 5.
5 it is.
All right.
You call out 5 vampires? 5 it is. Nice math, Kyle, says Aditya. Question number 17. Who says the quote, "A couple of lookers like us should be out there enjoying the nightlife"? Was it Doyle, Gunn, Wesley, or Lauren?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with the most obvious one.
This is kind of one of those things like...
It just sounds like it's coming right from his lips. It's like, no, it's got to be this one. Because I could see, I'll wait until it, okay, time's up. So here's my reasoning. So I would say my initial thought was Gunn, because it just sounds like, Gunn's very confident and we love that about him. But then I thought, Doyle could maybe have said this, and I actually almost think him more than Gunn. I never thought Wesley. That just does not sound like something Wesley would ever say.
Enjoying the nightlife. No,
Wesley would never say that. Ultimately, the one that made the most sense when I was hearing the voice was Lauren all the way. Lauren saying, "A couple of lookers like us should be out there enjoying the nightlife." It just sounds like Lauren would say that.
You don't think it makes sense, Zeno, for anybody but Doyle? There's literally only one of these characters I could even imagine describing anyone as a couple of lookers, says Piper. So it wasn't a gunpoint.
Gunpoint?
Reveal the answer, no. It was, in fact, Doyle. Doyle said it.
Dang! I did say, I was like, well, honestly, like, Gunn was my original thought, and like I said, Doyle, I thought, well, Doyle sounds even more like he would have said it. A couple of lookers like us should be out there enjoying the nightlife, because he had like that subtle accent.
Doyle always makes time to pass Cordelia compliments like that, and this one happened in Lonely Hearts. Just such an Irish thing to say, says Piper. Doyle seems like the most likely to get Angel to go out and live life. He's saying this. That's true. Yeah.
Which is surprising, because it seems like Lauren was so much more, animated about that, but...
Drink said he clicked the wrong one. No!
No. Well, now my score is definitely going to drop.
18. We're moving on to number 18. And question number 18. When Angel sleeps with Darla, the reason he gives her is that I just want to feel something besides the blank. Hurt? pain, guilt, or cold? Darla said, or Angel says to Darla when he sleeps with her, I just want to feel something besides the hurt, the pain, the guilt, or the cold.
This was an extremely dark time for Angel. I think this was after he had. I know it's not even that time, but it's a very dark time all the same. So I think ultimately I went with cold. That was my choice, but I think it's. Yeah, it was a hard one for me. I think it's cold. I don't know why. I just think it's cold.
I think it's cold. I think it's cold. Working on it. Answer is cold. It seemed like a lot of people knew this one. Ooh, everybody was listening. I mean, like, yeah, it was a very turning point on screen. Blah 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 blah. Blah, but yeah. 19. Which character did Angel rescue from a burning hell dimension in the season 3 episode That Vision Thing? Gun, Billy, Bobby,
God,
Lindsay.
Oh.
Neil.
Ooh, this one's tricky. Oh, I probably got it wrong.
Maybe you did. If they get it right, they'll definitely jump ahead of all of the people with negative numbers. Yes, you are correct there. All right, which character? Which character?
Well, okay. So before I answer, I just want to say, technically, Gunn was not rescued by Lindsay. Gunn was rescued by, I forgot her name.
Well, also, that's not in season 3.
Oh, you're right. That isn't in season 3. Oh my God. I got this one wrong.
The stressful
I got this one
countings.
wrong. I know I got this one wrong because I totally overlooked season 3 because I got paranoid. So I said Lindsay, and I know that's incorrect. So it is not that.
All right.
Who is it?
Zeno says it was Illyria is what you were
Gonna hurt
thinking
me.
of.
Yes, it was Illyria.
Burning hell dimension either.
No, you're right. It was stressing me out. Damn it, Kyle.
It was, in fact, one of the grossest villains of the entire series. Disgusting and game-changing villains of the entire series for me. Billy.
I cannot believe me. Now I know I'm pretty low on this list after those last few hits there. Oof.
Who killed Billy in the episode called Billy? Since I just can't leave it, let it lie. Cordelia, Fred, Darla, or Lila? Who killed Billy?
Who killed Billy?
Which lovely or unlovely lady killed Billy? This is a big spoiler, by the by. So full-on guesses is brag. You know what? You could be the best. You never know. If you just click the right answers, you could still get the most points. Feel free to join in if you want. Bathroom break after this? Yes, we can do a bathroom break.
Oh no, it didn't click.
Oh no!
I missed
Why?
it.
Why?
No.
What is it
didn't
anyway?
click.
What is it anyway?
Well, I think I got it wrong.
But you wouldn't lose any points if you think you got it wrong.
Well, that's true. That was really tricky. I couldn't quite tell, and I went with Lila, but I know that's wrong because I know she was present for this, but I don't think that was right. It was I think she was in the car or they shot them from the car. There was a car involved. It was at the LA River, and I don't remember.
But remember, there's a plane and stuff too. There was plane and stuff too. Some people thought it was Darla. Some people thought it was Fred, but it was in fact Lila.
Okay, I got it right. Woo,
yeah.
But I didn't answer it.
Angel and Cordelia both wanted to kill Billy, but Lila ended up shooting him. Cordelia then lectured Lila early in the episode that no woman who wore the title of vicious would ever stand to be treated the way Lila had been treated by Billy. Number 21. Firefly actress Summer Glau first appears in Angel in which episode? You have to know who Summer is. Waiting in the Wings, Two to Tango, Loyalty, or Spin the Bottle? Waiting in the Wings, Two to Tango, Loyalty, or Spin the Bottle? If it's super delayed, make sure you refresh your chat, because I'm even gonna have to do that to make sure that it's not too far behind. You'll get far less seconds if you need that. It's precious seconds. Alright. I know who she is, but I don't know the title, says Zeno. Gotta make sure everybody messes up at some point, right? Alright, Kyle, what's the answer?
All right, without spoiling Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for anyone, which is also a similar base series with similar people in it, this episode is consistent with them going to see a show, I believe. And in the show, it's interesting because I'm pretty sure Summer Glau didn't actually have like a character with dialogue in this episode. It was more of just a performance because I believe she can dance really well. And I could be mistaken, but I think it's a dancing thing, whereas in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. it was violinist, which of course was Fred from Angel. But I'm going to go with Waiting in the Wings because I remember it reminded me of something about their waiting in the wings, like the wings at the theater, but also like it was like musical, so I went with Waiting in the Wings.
Summer plays River in Firefly, those of you that don't know. She shows off her ballet skills in Waiting in the Wings. This is question number 22. What is the host's real name?
The host?
From Lauren Swatham, Vladimir College, Israel, Sashan. I can't pronounce any of these. What is the host's real name?
The host.
The host. The host. Yes, Oh, actually, no. I thought it said a different name down there, Parbert. That's actually probably one of my favorite couples of the entire series. That is Angel and Cordelia, by the by. Not Angel and Connor. Ryan Seacrest. Man, this ain't even their full name. It isn't, but if I did it, you would know. It's easier to be like, who is the host? Who is the host, Kyle?
Well, I thought the host was Lorne, and obviously the most Lorne name in this whole mix is Krev Lornswath, so that's the one I went with.
Revealing the answer! Lornswath is the right answer.
Yeah!
The host, Lornswath of the Deathwalk clan, aka Lorne, is from another dimension. Lorne didn't like it there because he mainly wanted to sing, moved to LA.
His mother was aggressive.
All of these are other characters that are in, Yeah, okay, so these are the ones I named him as because I was trying to figure out other names that I could pull from. And I'm just making sure. Vladimir is the Beast in Season 4. Israel is the Devil character that we've seen. And Sajan is the Time Shifter who worked with Holtz. So all three of these are actually characters within the stuff. I did not just make them up. But they're all characters that you probably already know what their faces are. Is Troy from High School Musical? I just want to sing, Dad! I just want to sing! It's right, Zawara. It's true. It's absolutely true. Of the Deathwalk clan! Of the Deathwalk clan! Deathwalk. Ready? Next question.
Yes.
I'm not even reading the other two. Question 23. Name the lizard demon who is Angel's snitch. Was their name Mel, Earl, Merle, or Justin?
Oh,
do you remember the snitch? Deathwalk? Ewok?
Oh God, I better answer it. I'm just gonna go with,
Peek.
I think I got it wrong. I remember it being such a funny name because it was like, wait, really? That's his name? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
out of all the names they could have called him. What was the name,
I chose the one that was not probably the most normal. I went with Merle, but I'm guessing it was Earl or Mel. I don't think it was Justin. I don't think it was, but maybe I'm wrong.
Let's see what the answer was. Merle. Merle got hacked to pieces.
Yeah!
Merle. Noise. I remember this one because of The Walking Dead, says Piper. No? I have not seen all of
that
The
is a
Walking
show
Dead.
I've actually not seen beyond the first episode. I know.
I liked the first episode.
So popular.
No, he got beaten.
I have a thing with kids, and it opened up with a kid as a zombie, and I had a problem with that.
Fair. Next question. That'll be number 24. 24. Judy stayed in the hotel for how many years after the defeat of the Tulsok demon? That's a lock. Excuse me. That's a lock demon. Judy stayed in the hotel for how many years after the defeat of the Gruesolag demon? Was it 20, 55, 39, or 48? 20, 39, 48, or 55? A little bit of math in this one. Merle got hacked to pieces, Kyle. Yeah!
I got this one wrong because it's math, and I just don't remember. When it comes to numbers, I blank on all of them. So I just shot with the one that made the most sense. Because I can't imagine staying in the hotel longer than 20 years, but she probably did. It was probably 55. That was my initial guess, but...
So while we're talking about Walking Dead, there's only a couple of kid zombies, which, thinking about it, there probably should be more in an apocalypse. Depends.
That's true.
Depends.
That's true.
Where you are in the States, I would imagine.
So what you're saying is I should watch the show.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Which one did you choose? You said 20?
Yeah, even though I'm pretty sure I'm wrong.
She actually stayed there for 48 years.
Should have split the difference.
Remained in the hotel for 48 years after it closed down, overwhelming with guilt over betraying Angel. Her fear and sorrow provided the Gruesolag with room service for 5 decades. Question number 25. What was the thing Fred said to Angel? What was the first thing Fred said to Angel? Handsome man, save me from the monsters. I can't talk to you if you don't have a head, okay? It's okay. You don't have to talk. I'm used to it. Let go of me. Stop. Stop. What was the first thing Fred said to Angel? Handsome man, save me from the monsters. I can't talk to you if you don't have a head, okay? It's okay. You don't have to talk. I'm used to it. Let go of me. Stop. Stop. Yeah. You're right. You're right, Zawara. Zawara says, we don't really see as many kid zombies as one we would think in large clusters, anyway. Well, honestly, it's probably because it takes too much time in the makeup chairs to get the kids completely made up and then on screen. That's probably the main of it. You can only have a kid hired for less than 8 hours. You're right. Yeah, sometimes it's child labor laws. You just can't. Just can't. All right. What's the answer, Kyle?
Well, it seems odd because you would expect there to be some like more sudden responses like, oh, what are you doing? Or any of that stuff. But no, she says one of her more famous lines in the whole series, which always goes back to this time, which is, of course, handsome man, save me from the monsters.
Rubia? Handsome man, saved me from the monsters.
Yes.
That's it. That's a Fred quote. Original quote was in Through the Looking Glass, and Fred made a reference to this in A Hole in the World, and Angel stated to Spike that it was the first words Fred ever said to him in the 5th season.
Yeah, they even in the show go back to that one line, which is funny, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
What does the name Gruesolag mean? Brave and undefeated, strong and victorious, valiant and relentless, or champion and beast? What does the name Gruesolag mean?
I could be wrong, but I feel like it's so obviously this.
Most likely because it's a cable show and they can't show certain things. I think they have before, though, Bray. Like, they have gotten away with some kids on the show, but not, like, tons. New one is rough, says Ohana. Shit, I didn't realize that. I love A Hole in the World even more now, says Parber. New one bored me to no end except for a couple of moments, says Zawara. I heard it was based on the second game, though. I have the game. I need to play it at some point. Alright, Kyle. What does the name Gruesolag mean?
So I could be wrong. I feel like
Gotcha.
I feel like it seems like it could be brave and undefeated, but I remember it being pretty consistently mentioned that Angel was not the only champion here. And so while Angel has always been the champion, Gruesolag also kind of was a champion. So I went with champion and beast, and I'm worried that I'm wrong, but we'll see.
Reveal the answer! Brave and undefeated. Because he had to actually fight Angel to be not undefeated. So it was a big deal about that. Yeah! Yeah! Close, though. Close. We got 2 other people.
I'm always like just slightly off. There we go.
Just this close. This close. Brave and undefeated. This is also Gru. That was such a beautiful puppy dog of a boyfriend to Cordelia. Super cute. Super fucking cute. Scores? You got it. You got it.
In
Scores.
video games.
Yeah, video games all the time. Drink on top! And then we got Xeno Saga in number 2, Lord Parber number 3, Kyle, Fan Theory TV over here. Number 4, Love at 5, Novel Skulls at 6, Bray at 7, Injeffable at 8. Reese is over here at number 9, Snazzy McSnaz is number 10, contestant number 31. You can click on the screen and go over here and say, yes, I would allow my name on screen if you would like to. Contestant number 31. Aditya is number 12, Silver Fondue 13, Zawara number 14, Ghost Rat at number 15. 27. What is the name of the character that Joss Whedon plays in Pylea? Durthwalk? Numfa? Landok? Krevlorn Swath?
Oh.
Yes, they're all real names, and if you were paying attention to a previous question, you'll at least know one that is incorrect. They'd be like, yeet! What is the name of the character that Joss Whedon plays?
I do not know this one.
Bonus
But I remember.
points.
I remember.
Yeah, if you can remember what he did.
He's he dances, I believe, or he's a ridiculous dancer.
Yeah. Zeno got it. Kyle got it. Which one did you pick?
I went with Durthwalk, but I was worried it might be Landok. Yeah. I
That's
felt
fair.
it was going to end in an Ock.
Totally fair, King. I appreciate you being here. Thanks. Hope your day gets better.
But it could have been Numfar. I don't know.
Pretty sure I had this one says Parber. Numfar. Numfar was their name. The name was Numfar. Landok was the
can
one
see
that
the
went
scene.
to LA.
Oh, that's right.
Played by Brody Hutzler.
Well, now I'm
Numfar was the name of the
definitely down
Deathwalk
to
clan's brother.
Probably 5. Oof. Everyone knew that, but a few of us.
But a few. That's okay. Oh, I like this one. Number 28.
Okay.
Durthwalk was the clan. Yep. 28. What is the name of Cordelia's lodger, roommate, and ghost? Was it Ivan? Was it Dennis? Was it Dylan? Was it Logan?
This one's super easy, I think.
Nympha, do the dance of joy, says Piper. What was the name of Cordelia's lodger, roommate, ghost? Wasn't their full name? I know. That's not right, says King. I can imagine a ghost named Ivan, so I'm going with that. Ivan the Ghost. That's a good one. That's a good one. But what was the name of it, actually?
It was the Phantom Dennis.
The Phantom Dennis? Phantom Dennis. Although 3 people are like Ivan. Straight up. Ivan.
Which is a Star Wars reference, technically.
I think I just made that one up. We meet Dennis and the friendly ghost in Room with a View. We find out that Dennis's mother buried... This is spoilers! This is super spoilers!
Spoilers!
Buried him alive behind the living room wall, and then she died of a heart attack. He haunted the apartment ever since, killing all the residents, making them look like they committed suicide. But then he loved Cordy.
One of the most upsetting, surprisingly upsetting moments for me in the show was that episode because
It's terrifying!
Yeah. Well, not just the idea that your own mother would do that.
It's
like
terrifying.
it's just I can't even grasp. You know me, I've got a thing with kids. It wouldn't work for me. I was like, why would you do that? That's horrible.
This sounds like a Star Wars parody. Casper? Is Casper. It was definitely Casper, love. Absolute Casper. Next question.
Oh, My Little Pony.
29! What does Gunn explain he traded his soul for in Double or Nothing? Alona? A truck? Winifred? A hamburger? What does Gunn explain he traded his soul for in Double or Nothing? Alona? A truck? Winifred? Or a hamburger? His full name is Phantom Dennis. That part was a reference to Star Wars, yes. Kyle's got new dad baby brain.
Yeah, new dad baby brain, 100%.
Ghost Rat's like hamburger because I would do that. Like, yeah, probably.
You know, in elementary school, I once traded my soul for a zebra cake.
For a zebra cake, one of those little prepackaged snacks?
My mom never let me have them, so I thought, well,
Where is it? Did you eat it?
I did eat it, but I ripped up the contract, so I got my soul back, and then I paid the soul owner money for the zebra cake.
Damn.
To, you know.
What do you even do with a soul? If you're like a human, what do you do with a soul?
Really
I'm using
nothing.
mine, but it's like, eh.
Owen is being babysat next door by my technically mother-in-law.
Winifred is a fitting name for a truck, says Zawara. All right, what is it? No.
I went with truck.
All right, now it is officially. Mackenzie definitely just put these in at 1 o'clock in the morning because actually, you're right, Kyle. Good job. You're right. You're absolutely right. It's definitely a truck. Congratulations to the 7 of you that got it right. Don't look below. Don't look below. It's fine. You got it right. You're absolutely right. It was a truck. He traded his soul for a truck. Don't look. Sending to players. Stop sending. Next question. Working on it. Next question.
Looks like we're gonna have to do this again.
What about the truck? What does Holt's name Angel's son Connor? What does Holt's name Angel's son Connor? Question number 30.
I love this one.
Question number 30. Is it Steven, Thomas, Holt Jr., or Franklin? Is it?
It is my son's middle name. Yep.
Steven, Thomas, Holt Jr., or Franklin? How much
There
more
is
about
no
correct?
shame in being wrong.
Obviously, I
from
named my
you.
son Owen Holtz Jr.
It's fine. It's fine. As long as we're all having fun with it. That's the main thing. Maybe we won't even put this up on Patreon. Maybe we'll just put the questions up on Patreon. We'll see.
Oh no, it's
The
fun.
correct
It's
is fun,
fun.
dude. That
I think
3,
it's
Char. I know. I did it at 1 a.m. Cut me a break. Cut me some slack. I had time to check it, I guess, but I definitely fucked up. Every time I got my
do you
points
have
up from
time,
last.
I was
What?
gonna say, do you have time? I feel like you are hopping from one thing to the next on the regular.
I mean, Kyle, what was Holtz's Angel's son's name for Connor? Wait, what was Holt's name Angel's... What does Holt's name Angel's son Connor?
Steven.
Steven. Was
Steven.
it Steven?
Steven.
Did you say Steven? Steven?
I said Steven.
Steven. Steven. It was
Steven.
in fact Steven. Towards the end of season 3, how does Connor neutralize Angel? Mirrors and sunlight, holy water, a stun gun, or garlic? Towards the end of season 3, how does Connor neutralize Angel? It was the correct answer. It was, you know. I got it right. That's 3 mess ups, but that's it.
Oh, so this one's tricky. This one's tricky. I feel like this is a slight trick question.
Is it though? Is it though? How does he neutralize him?
So here's the thing. I believe a stun gun is used, which I remember thinking does that work with vampires? I feel like there was a stun gun that was being used, but when he is locked up, I feel like maybe there was garlic that was wrapped around the chamber or something like that. But now I'm thinking, as I picture it, I'm like, shit, I should have said stun gun. I put garlic, but we'll see if I'm wrong, which I probably am.
Reveal answer. Stun gun.
Yes, dang it.
Shocky shock.
Because I know he used the stun gun. I should have just stuck with my initial thought process. Because they don't often use garlic, like in the show, as often as you think they would.
And what's also kind of funny is that nowadays, you should see reflections of vampires. The reason that we didn't ever see reflections of vampires is because they were made with silver, like the original mirrors and such. But now we don't really use silver to make mirrors anymore, so therefore vampires' reflections should be still in mirrors. So, yeah, it's kind of fun. Let's play! 32! Who was not killed by vampires? Was it Lila? Was it Trevor? Was it Hamilton or Holland?
Who was not killed by vampires?
Lila, Trevor, Hamilton, or Holland? 32 already. Love, this one's question number 32. Who was not killed by vampires? Lila, Trevor, Hamilton, or Holland? I don't remember most of these people. I'll tell you. I'll tell you all about them.
I know, and it's a slight trick question.
Who wasn't it, Zeno? Let me know. You say I know who it definitely wasn't. And let's see, Kyle, what you got? What you got for me? Tell me why it's a trick.
So, yeah, a lot of them were killed off in one big go of it. But the thing is, Lila was appeared as though Angelus killed Lila. But
Big
the
spoilers,
real truth
big
is,
spoilers.
someone else did.
Yeah. Yeah. Hamilton sounds like he was killed by peanut allergy, says Zawara. I mean, he was at a dinner where someone was like, here, drink my blood. We're talking about Judas still, from earlier, Drink says. I blinked on how Lila died because I just don't watch that season, says Parber. Well, alright, here's the big spoilers. I'm even going to throw up a spoiler hand because we're going to talk about a lot of deaths here for just a second. Spoiler hand's up, so you can mute me as long as the spoiler hand is up. If you don't care, just leave me unmuted, and then you can unmute me after the spoiler hand is gone. So...
No, darlings. Please, no spoilers.
It's not showing, so I'm just gonna hold up my hand.
No spoilers.
Anyway, I'm holding up my hand. Spoiler hand. Although Angel drank from Lila, she was already dead when he drank. Jasmine, who was controlling Cordelia at the time, was the one who actually ended up killing Lila. So that's why Lila is the actual correct answer. So revealing that. Trevor was Kate's father, who was killed by 2 vampires in his apartment. Hamilton was actually killed by Angel in the finale. And Holland was killed by Darla and Drusilla. So Holland was one of the senior partners that got shut into the room by Angel, if you remember. Yes. Spoiler hand gone. Spoiler hand gone! You can unmute now. Unmute! Unmute me! Unmute! Alright. Alright, my friends. Here we go.
Unmute her.
Next question. Next question. Question number 33.
Yes.
Question number 33. Gwen has the power to manipulate what? Dead things. Water. Electricity. Darkness. Gwen has the power to manipulate what? Oh, he a lawyer, not a senior partner. You right, Zeno. You right. Holland was a lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because senior partners are totally different. My bad. Whatever. You know what I meant. You know what I meant.
I'm with a senior partner.
Hey.
But they technically, senior partners are also lawyers. I mean, they are also lawyers.
Yeah, but not all lawyers are senior partners.
Correct.
Too bad she didn't come back, says Love. It's true. That's true. We had a couple of episodes with them, but not too many. Gwen has the power to manipulate what, Kyle?
Electricity!
Electricity is correct! Is correct. He's middle management, says Drink. Pretty much any of the wrong answers would have been better for a side character in a vampire show, says Parber.
But to manipulate darkness would be freaking dope.
Would it? It would just be like, dark. It's dark now.
I've just never seen it done, you know?
I mean, I got a little app on my phone that just like... Dark.
But I feel like if you're manipulating darkness, doesn't that mean you're also manipulating light? So I feel like it's a combination there.
Nice little button. Manipulate darkness. Okay. 34? Cloak and Dagger had hero manipulating darkness. Oh. Hero manipulating darkness. It's a Zeno.
That's true.
Next question. Ooh. Question number 34. What lets someone see Jasmine's true self? I don't know why I accidentally put an exclamation point in there. What lets someone see Jasmine's true self? Seeing her reflection, looking into her eyes, kissing her, touching her blood, seeing her reflection, looking into her eyes, kissing her, touching her blood. It's a Marvel show, says Zeno, the Cloak and Dagger. Like the Darkling in the series Shadow and Bone, says Silver Fondue.
Ooh, nice.
So they just come around with light switches and just be like, darkness.
Seriously, in a modern world, how is anyone ever bored? There are so many things to watch.
I mean, you can get bored just sitting there watching stuff too, though, I suppose.
No, I suppose if the show's boring.
All right.
You got plenty of options.
Kyle, what lets someone see Jasmine's true self?
Aladdin. No. It's when Fred, there's a bullet that fires And sorry, I gotta be careful here. It's touching her blood. It's touching her blood.
It's touching her
her blood.
Revealing the answer.
Trying to not spoil, but still trying to talk about the show.
Yeah. Number 35. What season does Spike first appear in Angel? Was it first season? Was it third season? Was it fourth season? Was it fifth season? What season does Spike first appear in Angel? And if you guessed second season, you were wrong. I think technically sharing her blood, and she's touching his own blood. So I think I did a crossover with another Marvel show though, with Kids of Villains. Says,
it did Runaways. It did with Runaways, yes, which is also not MCU yet.
This one's tricky, says Pepper.
It hasn't been confirmed.
Ghost Rat said Spike should have had his own show instead of Angel. I think so should have Faith. I think Faith would have been a good show.
Yeah, honestly, I don't disagree with either of those sentiments.
They could start together. Spike and Faith.
I've also thought that Willow should have had her own show, and she sort of almost did.
All of them are really good characters. Really, really good characters.
I know.
All right, Kyle.
Yes.
What season
Runaways
does Spike
did have James Marsters
first appear?
Well,
in Angel?
obviously, it's season 5. I'm joking. It's the first season.
Reveal the answer.
It's definitely the first season.
It was in the first season. First season, he came in for a couple episodes.
Yeah.
Runaways, thank you. I couldn't remember the name, says Zeno. Runaways, pretty good, says Piper. I would watch a Willow show, says Drink. All right.
Who wouldn't?
Question number 36. In Disharmony, what was the title of the book that vampires received when they joined Doug's cult? Empower your inner vampire self. Ignore the voice of your inner human. Selective slaughter, turning a bloodbath into a blood bank. Turn 2, and the rest are for food. In Disharmony, what was the title of the book that vampires received when they joined Doug's cult? I'm not reading that, Zeno. I'm not reading that. You're incorrect! You are incorrect. That is not my favorite character. But Kyle, were you paying attention to the cult? What was the book?
It was Selective Slaughter, turning a bloodbath into a blood bank, because I remember it being a pretty long title, but also, to be perfectly honest, there's only 2 of those answers that I would actually consider as
really?
as believable ones to me.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it's the Empower Your Inner Vampire Self and the Selective Slaughter one. So yeah, it's Selective Slaughter.
All right. It was, in fact, Selective Slaughter. Selective Slaughter, turning a bloodbath into a blood bank. Because Harmony was handed a copy of the book when she entered the seminar. Turn 2, the rest are food, was the saying that Doug got the vampires to chant. Ignore the voice of your inner human was something Doug preached to his follow. Empower your vampire self was something that Doug told Angel to do. Doug did pyramid schemes, if you remember that, and he was all about, like, doing that kind of stuff. I listened to that whole speech over again. I was like, pull out what you can pull out. It was great. It was great. But yes, Selective Slaughter. Turning a bloodbath into a blood bank. Turn 2, the rest of food is their chant, though. It is. It is, Zeno. You right. You're right. Next question. Number 37. Where does Connor almost set off a bomb? A bakery? A playground? A sports goods store? A theater? Where does Connor almost set off a bomb? And not just a bomb dropped from, like, words and vocalizations, but a bomb. Like a bomb. Where does he almost set off a bomb? Turning a bloodbath into a blood bank is the most pyramid scheme thing I've ever heard, says King. Well, one of those would solve our lack of a zombie children problem. No. No. Kyle. That was the word, by the way. Where does Connor almost set off a bomb?
It was funny to us, and we even noted it while we were watching it. It is definitely a sporting goods store.
Yes! The fudge.
but we were like, where did he get the weaponry and all this stuff? We had so many questions.
Yeah, Zeno, I'm 100% with you. Better question: where does Connor learn how to make a bomb?
How to make a bomb? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, fine. He was in another dimension where he had to do a whole bunch of different things to potentially ward off a whole bunch of creatures and learn how to fight and stuff like that. But assuming that this was not a normal habitable place with normal human people, because why would it be? Where did he have those materials to make this? And he used them out of like common everyday household items, what he made the bombs out of. It's like, why would he know this? Why would he know this? And if you want to say like,
a little far-fetched,
he could have had the internet to do it. It's like, how did he know how to use the internet? Who taught him the internet?
Yeah. I guess he went into a library where they talked about how to build a bomb in a book. I guess
this is a weird way to end the season. Does he know what a book is? Does he know how to read? Does he know how to research?
He should know. I'm sure he knows books.
Does he know how to research?
Holt had some. Maybe not, but he probably figured it out.
Does he even know what a bomb is?
He was probably like damage, and then he resorted from damage to hurting the most people, massacre. Oh, modern day bomb. Okay.
When did he have time to do it? I don't know. It's not your job to explain. I am just salty about the whole thing. It's fine. Holt should know. Holt even should know. He was from the past, like super far past.
That's true.
It's a weird way to end the
Maybe
season.
that was part of his training. Weird choice, but yeah.
Yeah, but if you used common everyday items from now, why would Holt even know how to make one? You know? That just doesn't make sense to me. Sporting goods.
It would have been better. That's a fun fact. I love things like that. Yeah, flour is more explosive than gunpowder, so bakery would have been the better target.
Oh, I did not know that, Zawara. Where he might not know how to use the internet. Sporting goods stores have flammable stuff. I guess Holt could have learned from Justine, maybe? Maybe? That's so far-fetched. Did they not have chemistry in alternate dimensions? How much Holt... It's all dependent on what Holtz might know. Though, drink.
I mean, we really don't know what that alternate dimension really looked like, you know?
Yeah,
it
it's
could
true.
have been...
Yeah,
that's also another
I don't know. Next question. Enough ranting on Connor. Question number 38. Who was the winner of the 20... What the fudge? That's not the right question at all. What are we doing?
What?
Did it mess with
let's
it?
go for it. I'm gonna go
with 2016.
Okay. I don't know, but I'm gonna go with this one. Why not?
What the heck? What the heck? What's happening?
Please
I guessed anyway, said Jeff.
This is too good. Please keep this. You know what, Zeno? This is not 4. This is not 4 because here's the thing. Her point was about Angel. This is not about Angel, so she did not get this wrong.
I didn't mess up. Do you know the answer to this, Char? I do because it says on the screen which one is right. Do you? Kyle, which one is it? You should know. Who is the winner of the 2016 WWE Royal?
I've never watched wrestling in my life, but I'm going with Triple H.
Well, wouldn't you know it? Reveal that answer. Triple H.
All right.
Okay, question number 39. I don't know what that all about. How does Linwood Murrow, president of the Special Projects Division, die? Were they mauled by a demon, staked, stabbed, or decapitation? How does Linwood Murrow, president of the Special Projects Division, die? Hey, I got it right, says Jeff. Nice. She didn't get the wrong answer wrong, per se. She definitely was right. Didn't get it wrong, but got the question wrong. Also, is this an actual angel question? No, it is. Absolutely not. It is not an angel question, Zawara. Whenever you make this, it gives you a it fills out the questions for you with something completely random, and you have to delete it all and rebuild it and all that kind of stuff. So some of these, I have just been rebuilding them in the wrong order, so that's why some of the questions were incorrect, although they were correct afterwards. And I just like to keep you guys on your toes. That's going to be my thing. In any case, Kyle, how does Linwood Murrow, president of Special Projects Division, die?
Someone follows suit for usually how you are your occupation is terminated from Wolfram and Hart. and that is usually via death. And this person I'm not going to mention, but yes, they have him decapitated.
Indeed, it is a shock, and it is straight up decapitation. Yeah, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
This Ghost Rat. Thanks, Ghost Rat.
Okay.
Question number 40. What happens to Wolfram and Hart under a mythical failsafe at the failure of the company? A company-wide mind wipe. HQ explodes. The headquarters explodes. Magical implants of employees explode. Or employees become zombies. What happens to Wolfram and Hart under a mythical failsafe of the failure of the company? What happens? Dum dum dum. I'm particularly interested in what the people that haven't seen Angel are going to say to this. I'm particularly interested in that. But, Kyle, what do you say?
Reigns. Except with top now.
Brains. The employees actually become zombies. Out of all things, they decided we're just gonna have all of our companies become zombies. I think I remember this one, but my recollection is vague. It's like right near the end of season 4. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's like the revamping of all of Wolfram and Hart, and they just all become zombies. It's weird. It's weird. Season 4 is just like, the heck? What are you doing? 41. Spike and Angel are often seen fighting, but are said to have argued about this topic for 40 minutes straight. Who would win in a fight between a caveman and an astronaut? How Spike was a copycat because Angel had his soul first. Whether or not Cordelia was evil, which of them liked Buffy better? 40 minutes straight. Very, very poignant conversation.
I love this one.
Gotta beat him up.
So funny. So freaking funny.
Oh. I clicked the wrong button. Yeah, I clicked the wrong button, so people are sitting through an ad right now. But give me just a second. Alright. Okay, Kyle. What is the answer?
It is my favorite debate in the whole series, and it is it's funny because it's not just them who debate this. It's a pretty constant thing, but in this episode especially, it was these two wasting so much time in this argument. And I mean, there's a lot of good arguments for one or the other, but yeah, it's who would win in a fight between cavemen and astronauts.
Revealing the answer. Who would win a fight between cavemen and astronauts? Everybody got it. Whoever said which of them liked Buffy better, that is a valid point. Yet, in this particular thing, it is who would win in a fight, caveman or astronauts? And why I had a little typey break there for a second. Who would win in a fight? Can I have that poll in chat? Alright, 42. What was the name of the werewolf with a romantic affinity for Angel in Unleashed? Jacob, Nina, Kara, Lynette. What was the name of the werewolf with a romantic affinity for Angel in Unleashed? Jacob, Nina, Kara, Lynette. What was the name of that werewolf that was like, ooh, vampire?
I feel so stupid if I got this one wrong.
As far as muscle advantage, the astronauts have to go through a pretty rigorous training to be at least in decent physical shape, says Drink.
Yeah, that's true too.
There's so many good points on either side.
Yeah.
There really are. All right, what do you say? What do you say, Kyle?
So my initial hunch was Nina, and then I was like, no, I think that's another character. I'm pretty sure it is. And then I remember when I watched the show, I was like, that's a pretty common name. Like for this universe, I was surprised that they would go with that name. And I think he pronounced it Kara, but maybe I'm mistaken. But yeah, I'm going with Kara. Yeah.
It was actually Nina. Nina was the blonde.
Dang! I should trust my first instincts on these.
You were so close. I was like, oh no, Kyle, oh no. Okay, So, back over here into all of this. We have actually the caveman won with 9 votes over the astronauts 3. So everybody in chat, not everybody, but the majority of chat think that caveman would actually end up winning. 42, 43, 43. Let's go to 43. Question number 43. Technically 40 that have been actually correct and up to date, but you know, it's my front one. Question number 43. What was not one of Harmony's jobs at Wolfram and Hart? Guarding Eve. Warming Angel's coffee. Keeping Angel's appointments. Taking phone calls. What was not one of Harmony's jobs at Wolfram and Hart?
Oh no! No, I'm correct. I got it right. I questioned myself there for a second, but
the build-up of this music is just like da 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 da. What was it? I guessed too quickly and I think I got it wrong. Oh well, this is Jeff. She did all of these, didn't she? Zeno, did she? Think about it. Think about it real hard. Speaking of, what do you think, Kyle? What do you think?
Well, I know that she guards Eve, but she keeps saying that, you know, she hopes that Eve will move so she can eat her. So it is not that as the answer. She is a receptionist, so obviously she's going to take phone calls. And there is a very fantastic episode, and I think it's called Disharmony, is the episode.
Oh, it's a later
one. Where,
because I'm pretty sure.
Oh no,
it
is Harm's Way.
Yeah.
It is Harm's Way, where she warms up coffee in the microwave, and there's this one guy who's always like, you know, complaining about her, but then there's other stuff. Anyway, she warms up the coffee. So the ultimate answer is keeping Angel's appointments.
You are absolutely incorrect. Why?
Really?
Yeah. Think about it real hard.
Well, the only other option I can think is warming Angel's coffee because that's not her job, but she does it anyway because she's trying to be a good employee.
No. Coffee.
Oh, it's blood.
It's blood. He's a vampire. He doesn't drink
really
coffee.
Oh man!
Trick question. Trick question.
Doesn't really do the appointments that well, or ever, I don't think. And I kind of was like, I assume, yeah, that was a trick. Oh man, that sucks.
That's a trick question. That's real good. Not coffee, says Love. Not coffee. Oh, worms up blood.
I feel like the thing is, sometimes he does consume human food, and I feel like he has had coffee in the show.
I know
once
there is
twice.
A coffee machine in the original office that they had, but I don't think he actually drinks it. I think he only serves it to people. Isn't that correct? I don't know. But we never see Harmony specifically warm up his coffee. We only see her warm up his blood.
Cannot believe I overlooked that. Gosh.
Yeah, wow. I love it. I love it. I love that you went through the whole explanation. That's exactly what I wanted. Yes. Yay! Trick question! Yay! 44. Who was Virginia Price? Virginia Price was the gypsy who cursed Angel. She was a mutant woman. She was Wesley's girlfriend. She was Buffy's roommate. Who was Virginia Price?
We're doing Buffy in this.
Are we?
Okay. I mean, you just included Buffy in this, and that's just funny to me.
All right, who was Virginia Price, Kat?
Virginia Price was Wesley's girlfriend, but the thing is, she is played by Bridget Branagh, who is also a mom in conveniently something we've already talked about in this chat, Runaways. And more stuff, because I can't tell you because it's a spoiler.
Well, excuse me, Drink, because I was only listening to the episode, so my bad. Virginia, you should have known from Virginia. She was actually Wesley's girlfriend. Yes, you were right. You were absolutely right. She was introduced in Guys Will Be Guys. Her father was a wealthy businessman who wanted Angel, but Wesley pretended to be Angel for a time, if you guys remember.
And yeah, it was Bryce, yeah.
Everybody got
Not Bryce, but
My
yeah.
bad. I was listening to the episode. Sorry. I don't listen, or I don't check out all the words. Wesley was in Virginia? I mean, next question.
God, why?
45. What was the name of the TV show run by Polo? Was it Smile Time, Fluff and Stuff, Wishbone, or Eureka's Castle? Was it Smile Time, Fluff and Stuff, Wishbone, or Eureka's Castle? Question number 45. Why you getting all giddy over there, Kyle? What you smiling for? What you smiling for? What's the answer?
It's Smile Time. And Eureka's Castle, isn't that like an anime or something?
Oh, that's a puppet show, if I remember right, from people being small. People
Yeah, it's definitely Smile Time.
Revealing the answer.
And I believe it's also the name of the episode.
Okay. Wishbone was the dog, the clue-solving dog. If you remember the dog.
PBS. Yeah.
I went for like really
A little
old ones. Network run by evil puppets. I do know Smile Time though. Polo was the main puppet from Smile Time. I have that self-esteem song stuck in my head now, says Love. Smile Time was amazing episode, says Drink. Ooh, says Zeno.
It was. It's one of my faves.
Next question.
Although you probably were a little mortified by it, or not mortified, horrified by it.
Honestly, I didn't love it.
Yeah.
I'm more of a silent. What is it called? Shoot, Dead Silence. Dead Silence puppets are the worst puppets for me, but I still don't like puppets like from Smile Time.
Yeah.
Dead Silence is a movie, but yeah. Anyway, my cheeks are hurting from smiling so much today, which is kind of fun.
I love overly campy horror, so it was right up my alley. Okay.
Throughout the show Angel? Which language do we never hear Angel speak? Spanish, Irish Gaelic, Italian, or Chinese? Chinese, Italian, Irish Gaelic, or Spanish? Which language do we never hear Angel speak? You're just giggling. The giggle always just makes me go like, what? It's a little tricky. Just a little bit.
That's exactly it. It's a little tricky because we know that Angel is Irish.
From the very beginning of the
But
questions, yeah.
he doesn't actually speak in Gaelic or Gaelic the entire show, I don't believe. But I do think he speaks in all the other languages.
At some point, he totally does. We see him in a lot of different flashbacks going through several different countries, and he speaks every language except Irish Gaelic. Because...
Which is hilarious.
Yeah, every time they do a flashback of him in Ireland, he just has an accent. He barely speaks in an Irish accent even when he tries. It's true, King. It's true.
Okay.
Question number 47. What form does the conduit to the senior partners communicate to Gun in? A lollipop, an Impala car, a big cat, or a little girl? What form does the conduit of the senior partners specifically communicate to Gun in? Bum, 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 bum.
I can't believe you with some of these.
I made him kind of tricky towards the end. It's at the end. I didn't know how close people were going to be in point, so I had to make it a little tricky.
Yeah, no, this one's not. This one's just hilarious.
It could be. It could be tricky. It is. It is, Ghost Rat. It is. The car reference is definitely a supernatural reference.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I would love, I can speak now about this because it looks like we're past the point. I would love if they had a conduit lollipop communicate with them. That would be incredible and honestly kind of appropriate for this show. But the conduit does present itself as a little girl in times, but to Gun, it's specifically a big cat.
Yeah, it's a panther. It's a panther. Lord Parber says, technically there's two answers here, but only one is listed. You are correct. There are two answers to this question. I'm not going to say it, though, because that. I don't know if that's a spoiler per se, but I don't know. It's fun to see that moment, so I don't want to say it, but a big cat. A big cat for the most of it. Big ass cat.
Yeah.
There had to be a cat question here somewhere.
Yes.
Big ass cat. He does little, she is a little girl at times, but most of the time for gun only. Thanks for the purr. He's a big cat. Ready? Next, 48.
Yes.
Question number 48. What time is Illyria from? The Byzantine era, the Bronze Age, the Primordium era, the Prehistoric Age. So, excuse me. The Byzantine era, the Bronze Age, the Primordium Age, the Prehistoric Age. What time is Illyria from? She says it a couple times when she's introducing herself. And when Knots talks about her. Oh, Kyle's thinking hard. You can look at his face for this one. He's over here like, Which one is it?
Well, a few of those are actual times in actual history.
Yeah?
And one of them is eons ago, which is the Primordium Age.
Is that what your answer was?
My answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reveal the answer. Primordium Age. Yes, that is what they say. Well done.
Which is a great title for an age.
Primordium. Question number 49. Who does Charvana refer to as Madam Exposition in her reactions on Fan Theory TV? This is specifically for all you people that actually ended up watching our Fan Theory TV, and you know exactly who we talk about. I have called her Madam Expositions a billion different times. Is it Lila, Faith, Eve, or Drusilla? Who is Madam Exposition? You knew there was going to be a question like this in there. You knew it was coming.
I feel like this is unfortunately advantaged in my favor because obviously I sat next to you during all of this.
I mean, maybe, but it's also an advantage to anybody that watches it. Love's like, easy! Yeah, see, it's an easy question.
True.
It's an easy question. If you go check out us, where we have originally watched it over on Fan Theory TV.
Yeah, quickly watch.
Right now, go watch! Yeah. Go cheat! Go!
Real fast.
A lot more where that came from, too.
You got this, you got this. What is it? What is it? What is it? Kyle, what is it?
Well, I'll say it, but I want to say it with you.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Lila! Madam Exposition. Revealing that answer. Definitely Lila. Madam Exposition. Lila always 100% of the time.
To an extreme default. Like, it's just so like, you could probably get away with this, but no. Tell them everything.
Every time. Go watch the show and tell me I'm wrong. Just try. It's wrong. Basically, every time Lila's on screen, she's spilling out all of the secrets of all of the company that she works for, even to the point that something's going totally in her favor. She's just about to win. And Angel's like, we need information. And she's like, I'm not gonna give it to you. And I was like, all right, hell yeah, Lila, hell yeah, let's go. And he's like, but we really need this information or we're gonna lose. And then she basically gives him books on books on books on the information that he needed. What? What? He says you're wrong. I agree with you, but you told me to try to tell you that, so I did. Yeah, I mean, I just don't believe you, Tree. I just don't believe you when you say you're wrong. But she just lays everything out on the table every stinking time. I had such a problem with it watching this show. But
I loved it. It was hilarious. But yeah, she wants bragging rights always to her fault. Yeah.
She does. She really, really does. And like, kudos to her for like coming up with some of these plans, but she could never do the follow through. Anyway, we still have one more final question that is actually a real question. So, final question. Question number 50.
Hey.
In total, how many episodes of Angel are there? Are there 124, 110, 111,
I gave this earlier.
263. I don't know. Is Kyle right? Is Kyle not right? That is the question.
I mentioned it at the start, and I misled people
Everything's
at first.
A hint.
Thing's a hint. More math.
More math! More math! Alright, Kyle. How many in total were there?
110, and Cordelia's final episode was the 100th episode.
Aw, I didn't know that. I didn't know that part. Yay. More math, says Zeno. More math. Revealing that answer. So yes, it was in fact 110. Kyle misled you when he said over 200 before. But I figured you would probably know this, Kyle, just because you have to do all the
there are over 200 Buffy and Angel episodes, but there are not over 200 Angel. No.
Now it is time to show the final results. Show the final results. Top player up in here belongs to Drink and Run. Pew, 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 pew. Xeno Saga coming in number 2, with just slightly behind. Fan Theory TV, Kyle over here has number 3. Lord Parber, number 4. I Love Mac is number 5. 6 goes to Injectable. Novel Skulls is 7th. 8 is Braylyle Beans. Brayley Beans. Oh my goodness, every time. Brayley Beans. Reese at number 9. Snazzy McSnaz at number 10. Contestant number 31. 11. Aditya. 12. We got Silver Fondue at 13. We got Ghost Rat at 14. And Zawara at the bottom over here at number 15, my friends. Well done. Well done. All of you, well done. Good job. Good job. I have one bonus question for you, since I screwed it up very badly. Kyle and everybody, you have to say it on the count of 3. Well, no, actually, everybody's got different times, but whatever. What is? Type it in chat. If you know the answer, just type it in chat right away. But what was the last word of the entire series? Last line, if you get the whole thing. What was the last word of the entire series? Bonus question.
I think Gunn says it.
This is Laura.
Either Gun or Spike, but
don't look at chat. 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 You got this. We made fun of it for a long time. I don't know if we made fun of it on camera or off camera.
Maybe Angel does say it.
It's okay. Now I'm putting you on the spot. It's okay.
I think it's let's go to work, or let's get to something like that.
So the last word is
work.
Yeah. You're right! You're right! Parber got it, Jeffable got it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's let's go to work. It's the final line of the entire series said by Angel, and it's let's go to work. 2 steps this time. Alright, let's stop. So, Kyle, thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna hide this on screen. There we go. It's going. Thank you everybody for playing with us. Once again, you can find Kyle at all of those links. Kyle, any parting words? Any fun things you'd like to point out or say, or anything that's happening different?
I would say time is very valuable. Money is less valuable, no matter where you're at in life. So make use of your time. That's my words of wisdom, and that is something I have learned very quickly in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, enjoy the moments that you get with family and friends, and thanks for spending a little bit of time with us, both Kyle and everybody else. Thank you for spending some time with me. I appreciate that.